Sure.
Okay, hi everyone. So as I can see, you are joining in right now. So let's wait like 1 or 2 minutes just in case, so everyone can join in, and then we can start. Also, before we start, I want to also let you know that this webinar slash workshop will also fully recorded. So in case you will need to like leave early or anything, so it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel and of course sent over to you via email as well with no problem. So we'll also send you like all the additional parts that we will mention in this workshop as well. So you receive like all the guides, all the links, everything to your email after this call as well. Okay, let's wait 1 more minute and I think we can start after. Okay, I think to be honest, we can start. So as you know, like the main focus of this workshop is how to use ChatGPT with iGMS and with your website builder. So let me actually show like a small presentation at first explaining like what is iGMS if you know it already, like what is ChatGPT, and basically going over the basics, and then we can move on to like more complex stuff that we'll be doing this workshop as well. So the name of our workshop day is Crafting the Ultimate Booking Experience, which to be honest, I think ChatGPT and iGMS together are crafting the ultimate booking experience. And my name is actually Nino. If you don't already know, I'm community manager here at iGMS. And we also have our co-founder Igor here, which will be also answering all of your questions and anything as well.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, now let me show you like today's like basic small agenda. So first, I'll shortly and briefly talk about what is iGMS. Then we'll move on to like ChatGPT, its capabilities, strategies as well. I will also we'll also show like a real-time demo as well, how we'll be using ChatGPT with iGMS website builder and how we are creating content with it and a lot of different things as well. And then at the end, we'll have like around like 15 minutes or more Q&A section, so you can ask away all of your questions in a Q&A section here. And in case you have like questions in the middle as well, please let us know as we will going over it like at the end of the webinar as well. Now, let me start with what iGMS is. So if you don't already know, iGMS is a vacation rental software that helps hosts to handle and, as we call it, automate day-to-day short-term management tasks via website. And we also do have a mobile app as well, which you can use on the go. And iGMS is like an all-in-one property management system with powerful automation, but actually to let hosts put their team on autopilot and grow their business. And also, like we do have different functionalities as well. As you can see, not only like we do have like the usual channel manager capabilities, you also have like a lot of robust features like financial reporting, cleaning and task management, like our multi-calendar, direct bookings, which we'll be focusing today as well, and our website builder. So let me move on to the website builder itself. So this is like the feature that we have been like it has been introduced for a couple of months already, but we're making like constant updates to it. So right now I will share like our like most updated like features and everything to our iGMS website builder. And using this website builder, you can actually fully customize your website according to your brand. So you can fully customize every page, every aspect, every word that you will see on this website as well. So I'll show you how to do that in like shortly. And you'll also see how you can actually match your website to your brand as well. Now, in terms of ChatGPT, so if you have not already heard about it, ChatGPT is like an AI language model introduced by OpenAI, which is currently revolutionizing vacation rental like business, I would say, and websites by enabling dynamic personalized content creation. And not only like the vacation rental part, I would say it's revolutionizing like a lot of like different fields as well. And we'll, as we like to call it, ChatGPT would be like your personal assistant and creating like a lot of different content. Would it be like a wording? Would it be like a picture content? So you can actually do anything with ChatGPT. And this is actually why we recommend ChatGPT for your direct booking website. So first is actually creating compelling website copy. So actually ChatGPT can help you create engaging and persuasive content that resonates with your audience, with your brand, and to unique features that you actually have and offerings that you have on your website, in your business, basically in anywhere. Also, ChatGPT actually generates SEO-friendly text as well. So you can actually leverage ChatGPT to generate content optimized for search engines. You can also give keywords to ChatGPT that you see that are popular. It will integrate into that text that it's generating as well. And that actually attracts more organic traffic and a lot of more potential guests to your direct booking website. And now, of course, I would say the most important aspect would be the save time. So this automation of the content creation process will actually help you save a lot of time, valuable resources as well, because we do know that the property managers, property owners, you don't have a lot of time to spend on these things, and ChatGPT will actually help you to streamline this process and automate this part of your journey as well. Now, we'll be using prompts a lot in this workshop. So if you don't know already, so prompts are actually a specific instructions that we give AI models like ChatGPT to give us the direct responses or content that we wish to get. So the prompts itself actually play a crucial role in guiding AI to generate the content that resonates to your brand and actually having that targeted output. So prompts, we'll be talking about them a lot. We'll also show you what prompts are we using, and at the end of the webinar we'll also send you a prompt list that we'll be using as well, that is already on our blog and you can see it as well. And here we have a couple of strategies on how prompts can be used. So first up, as I mentioned, so prompts are actually basically you will need to make them as clear as possible so you can actually steer ChatGPT away to producing content that doesn't resonate with you. So you'll need to make them as clear as possible so you can generate the content that aligns with your specific goals. Would it be, for example, if you are generating a listing description to highlight your unique property features? You can also create it for answering common guest questions and also creating details regarding local attractions as well. Second one would be to actually enhance engagement. So actually, you can use prompts to generate interactive content such as quizzes, travel tips, anything that users can actually interact with, which actually will increase that visitor engagement on your website. And what's most important, these prompts can help you maintain that brand voice. So this consistent prompt will actually keep the website content consistent, which will match your brand voice and style across your website as well, which ensures a cohesive and professional online presence on there. And here we have a couple of prompt examples. So this is only 3 of them. We'll also send a whole document with a lot of them and also we'll be using as well. So for example, as a prompt, let's say I want to highlight some property features. So what we can write to ChatGPT is write a captivating description of a beachfront vacation rental that emphasizes its serene location, spacious balcony, and modern amenities. Of course, you can change this up however you wish according to your property features. You can also do that, the same thing for local area information. So for example, you can create a guide highlighting top local attractions, dining options near our downtown apartments, suitable for families and young travelers. You can change it up however you wish. So for example, if you're more focusing on a digital nomads, let's say, you can change it up as well. And the last example that we have would be for SEO-driven content. For example, you can actually message ChatGPT to develop an informative blog post about top 10 tips for perfect beach vacation. So, and you can also mention to ChatGPT, as I mentioned, the keywords that you want to integrate within that text. So in this case, we are actually incorporating keywords like beachfront rentals, family beach vacations, and beach vacation packing lists as well. So this will be a couple of those examples. And now let's actually move on to the demo aspect of everything, and I will show you our website builder. So this is actually example of the website that we have, and I've been actually working on this website for a couple of months already. And as you can see, so this is a fully customized by us, but yours can look totally different. So you can actually match, as I mentioned, match it to your brand. So you can actually change up everything on there. And this is the main part of it. So as you can see, I can scroll through the website as usual. I can see the listings. I can search for the listings as well. And this is how the listing page itself looks like. So I know that you'll be interested in it. So here we can see all the pictures, about this place, house rules. Here we have a booking part as well, where we have a property specific calendar as well. And here you can see all the amenities, availability, the map itself as well, with policies. damage and disputes and house rules. What you can also do, you can also ask a question to a property owner. If the guest has like any specific questions before their stay, they can always message you with no problem. And we also just introduced an request to book option as well, which we'll be able to use with your listings as well. So if you don't want to have your listings on instant book on direct bookings and want to check the guests first, you can also definitely do that and turn on your listings to like a request to book option as well.
I would like to
Now,
add on this. So the asking the question as well as the first request to book flow would end up in iGMS inbox pretty much. So as an iGMS user or host, you would be dealing with exactly the same interface, just another channel that is coming to your Omni inbox pretty much.
Yeah. And you can communicate with your guests. You can automate your messages as well. So as you are automating the messages for your Airbnb, let's say you can definitely do that the same for your direct bookings as Igor mentioned as well. And now let me actually move on to the builder aspect of it. So this is how the builder itself looks like. So we have like a lot of pages on this left side, but as you can see, so I can create different pages on here. I can change up every section that I see, and of course, add new sections in here as well. So what I can do, I can click on each section and click edit. And as you can see on the right side, I have all the options that I can go through and customize my website according to it. So this is like a header part. We have like our search bar in here, which I can fully customize as well. And these are like all the sections that I have added in. And you can also add them in. Basically, it's fully up to your liking. So however you like your website, you can build it according to it. Now, let's actually move on to the ChatGPT and website builder aspect of everything. So what I will do, I have actually ChatGPT opened up here in like a separate tab. And what I will do, I will actually customize the website according to the prompts that I gave it to. So first, before I do anything and I customize anything with ChatGPT, I want to give it the background first. So I'll need to give it the background regarding my company, what I do, like for example, what I want to focus on in this like content creation process, so it can give me like the best like output that there would be. So in this case, for like this current workshop, we'll be working with a background like this. So we are a property management company with short-term rentals in Vancouver, focusing more on digital nomads and destinations that create home away from home. And we also have all the amenities like high-speed internet, dedicated workspace, and etc. So this would be like our short background. And now what I want to do, I want to customize the text that I have here. So under like our like real estate brand, which is like name for like this property management company, we do have this description part in here, which I want to add a couple of sentences in there. So what I will do, I will actually tell ChatGPT to create that sentence for me. So what I will do, I will actually add that in to create a single creative and catchy sentence for the landing page, positioned above the booking engine that captures the excitement and allure of traveling and encourages visitors to start their booking process. Because this will be like the first thing that it will see when they log into our website. So let's see what ChatGPT gives us back. And for example, if I don't like this output, what I can do, I can actually tell ChatGPT to regenerate it. Or you can also press the button here that says regenerate, and it will also do that as well. Yeah, to be honest, I like the first one. So what I will do, I'll actually copy it in and paste it into our description here. I'll close it. I will click Save and Publish so it can be saved. And as you can see, we have added that sentence in. And this would be like for all of the pages and everything that we create as well. Now, let's actually, I'll also share like new sections that we added last month, which you may not be aware of. So we have actually added two different sections to iGMS website. One would be the elements and one would be the testimonials part. The elements would be like these clickable pictures, I would say, where you can add like the buttons as well and the text as well. So it's fully up to you to the layout that you would like to have. And you can customize it. So you can change up the pictures, you can change up like the button names, the content, the links as well. So it's fully custom. What I can do, so for example, what we did with some of those, we actually added guidebooks into these pictures. So let's say I only have two main cities that I rent out in. So what I will do, I will hide a couple of these. Let's say I will hide two. And what I can do, I can actually put the names here. So what I will do, let's say guidebook or cooler. And we can also do guidebook or let's say Toronto as an example. I can save it. And what I can do, I can actually create specific page that I can link within this button. Or for example, I know a lot of you hosts use like digital guidebooks as well, or guidebooks from Airbnb or Vrbo that you created directly on their website. So what you can also do, you can always link them to this URL. And whenever I click this button or this picture, it depends on the layout that I choose, I'll be transferred to that guidebook page. This is just like an example. You can also keep it like non-clickable as well and just have the pictures out there. So it's fully up to you how you customize it. And then we also have a new section, which is called testimonials. So this was a highly requested feature from our customers to having their reviews up on their direct booking website. And currently what you can do, you can actually copy and paste the reviews from your already existing ones. So from Airbnb or Vrbo. What you can do, you can add as many reviews as you wish. You can even add the photos to that, like that specific review. And what you can also do, you can add like a specific link within it as well. So if you want this, like for example, for if I'm a guest and I'm booking, and you want me to click on the review and transfer it over to, let's say, that direct review site, you can definitely do that. So what some of our hosts did, they linked it to our Airbnb reviews page where they see like all the reviews. So you can also definitely do that as well with no problem. If you like to keep them in, let's say, the direct booking ecosystem, you can also don't add those links and just keep the reviews on there. So it's fully up to you how you customize this feature. And also here, as you see, we'll have like 4 different like photo options that you can add in terms of the format as well. So you do have that creative like freedom in here as well. So if you want to add a GIF, you can definitely do that as well with no problem. So it's fully up to you. Now, let's actually move on to the part where we customize and create the pages as well. So let's actually create an FAQ page where we actually can keep it in like the FAQ button here that I have already created, or I can even link them to like the standards that I have created now and rename it as an FAQ. So it's fully up to you. And now let's go through, let's first create the page. So I'll create a page that is called an FAQ page. Today is April 16th. Here. What I will do, so usually our like website builder gives like a sample layout to you, but it's fully up to you. So you can also customize it. If you don't like it, you can also customize it. To be honest, I really like this layout for the FAQ page, but what I will do, I will change it up a bit and use this one. I will call it FAQ. And here, as you can see, this is like a sample text that we have. But of course, as it's like an FAQ page, I don't need this. What I need is actually the customized FAQ. And actually, ChatGPT can actually generate it as for it with no problem. So right now, I'll just get like a general FAQ and I'll give ChatGPT a prompt. So generate an FAQ section with common questions and informative answers for the potential guests. What it does is actually ChatGPT takes into account like all the instructions that we had before and generates like a new information according to that as well. So as you can see, it recognizes that I was focusing on digital nomads. And here it actually, and the first question is like, what amenities do you offer for digital nomads? How central, like what typical durations for your stay? So this is actually thinking and generating all the questions and answers. And if you do have like a specific things that you would like to have in this FAQ section, as mentioned, you can definitely add it to the prompt as well. So ChatGPT can generate it according to that. As we don't have like a specifics, let's say what we do want an FAQ page, we'll keep this one. But you can definitely customize it like up to your liking. So what I will do, I will actually copy it like this and paste it in here. Let's just make it like a bit nicer in terms of having this questions like this. So it can look nicer on our website, I would say. And this is, yeah, I would say this is the ChatGPT's comment. And here we have our FAQ page, which to be honest, I think it doesn't need anything like a picture or something. So what I will do now, what I can do actually. So I'll go into our main page where I have that FAQ button, and I will actually link that page that I have created to this button that we have. So I will choose the FAQ button. I will choose page here. So this is like all the types of things that you can add within that button. Would it be like a link page, like a website, email, phone number? So it's fully up to you. And here we have our FAQ April 16th. I'll click Save and Publish. I will refresh our website. And here, if I click FAQ, as you can see, it transferred me right to the page that I have just customized using ChatGPT. Now, let's do the same thing with an About Us page. So ChatGPT can also do that. It can also generate an About Us page. We just need to give it a couple of details. So we'll do the same thing. So I'll click Add a New Page. Choose, let's say, FAQ, like looks nice. So I mean like the layout of an FAQ option. So what I will do, I will just name it. And this is like internal name. So these doesn't get transferred anywhere. This is just like for your information only. So you can name it like whatever you wish, whatever internal name that you want. And let's create it. So what I can do, let's create a page like this. I'll click About Us. I will name it About Us. And now I will move on to ChatGPT. So what I will do, I'm giving it this prompt. So please write content for About Us page for a direct booking website specializing in vacation rentals. Text should convey our passion for travel and hospitality, highlight our experience in the industry, and emphasize our commitment to providing exceptional stays. So as mentioned last time, it's taking into account all the past information plus this new information that we gave it to them as well. And as you can see, so it says deep understanding of nomadic lifestyle, catered specifically to digital nomads, modern travelers seeking seamless plan of work and leisure. And it gives you like all of the overviews. So for example, our journey, our properties, like the brief, like about us as well. So it goes, I would say, in a lot of detail. And I think like this, like all the details that usually like old, like high tech, like developed websites go into. So it's like a really cool to see that you can actually do that, like to have the same outcome within like a couple of minutes as well. And of course, it's like fully code free as well, which is like a plus for like a lot of people, to be honest, because not a lot of us know how to code websites. So this is like a really easy like drag and drop design, which will actually help you a lot. Yeah, as you can see, it's generating. So it's fully generated right now. So what I will do, I will just copy and paste it. And of course, as you can see, ChatGPT also gives you gaps. So for example, here you need to insert your company name. So you can do that. It actually gives you like that options as well. So now let's move on to our About Us page. And here we have our journey, our promise, our properties. So what we'll do, I will just make it stand out a bit so it can be a separate. And you can change like layout anytime as well. So what I will do, I will save it. And for example, if I don't like this layout, I can change it like this. I can change it with a picture as well. To be honest, I like the one with the picture, and we'll also generate pictures as well in a couple of minutes. So you'll also see that part. So what I will do, I'll now add it to our About Us button, which is located on our main page. And save it. And let's refresh to see how that our About Us page came to be. Here's our About Us page, and as you can see, it's saved right away, and I can also see like the outcome directly on here. Now, so we have been like doing these workshops for this past month. We have been working on the blog, and as you can see, we have quite a lot of blog posts here with different pictures. So now let's create like another blog post. And this acts like a really cool thing that you can do with the website builder. So to like ability to have your own blog. As you know, so a lot of websites have blogs because it generates a lot of keywords, which actually optimizes your SEO in the end. So this is like a really good feature that you can use to actually market your website, use those keywords in, and actually do like a lot of different things with Google Analytics as well. So this is like an example of the blog that we have created in the past, and let's create it one more time. So what we'll do, let's go into our website builder. We have like a special page called the blog page. Here where we have all of our blog posts. What I will do, I will add a new section. This is, if I'm not mistaken, article with a header. What I will do, as you can see, it's already pulled it up to the top, and I can do that with like all the other pages as well. So if I want to, I can pull it to the top, if it's, for example, like a newer one or anything. Let's add it the height, because right now everyone is on medium height, so let's keep it as it is. And I will click save. And now let's generate like a name or like, let's say, like a blog post. So for example, we have already written a blog post on like family adventures, like hidden bites, like hidden gems of Vancouver, my style, like insider tips. And now what we can do, we can actually generate, I would say it would be interesting for our blog readers to read about what they can do outside of Vancouver. So what I can do, I can actually mention to ChatGPT, write a blog post. So we can write a blog post about what can you do outside of Vancouver. It should be around like, let's say, 1 hour drive. Generate some hidden gems as an example. And as you can see, it started writing the blog post right away. And as mentioned, so as you give like a lot more details, so it can generate like a lot like better content for you as well. As you can see, it's generating as well. And also, I would always recommend double checking like all of the examples that ChatGPT gives us, because some of the data may be a bit outdated as well sometimes. So I would always recommend checking it just in case before like we post anything to our website as well. So now let's actually copy the name. And what we can do, I think we can use, what we can also write is that write like a blog teaser. Teaser for the blog post regarding, and the name is, it will know it, but just in case. Yeah, as you can see, like a teaser is like a bit lengthy. So what I will do, I will make it to the tell ChatGPT to shorten it to, let's say, 1 sentence. Okay, I think that is this would work for the block teaser. And the button, let's say, it's a page, and the name should be read now. I'll click save and publish. And now this is just like on hold. Right now we'll need to create like our blog page. So what I will do, I'll create like a blog post. April 19th. 1 hour away, as an example. So what I will do, I don't want this part in here. I want to only the text part. So what I will do then, and now I'll just copy the blog post that ChatGPT generated to us. And let's not forget the name as well. And here we have our blog post name. And we can click save and publish. Go to the page once again. Here we have our blog page. And I will embed like this page link into our button here. I'll click save. And let's refresh our website and see how everything looks. Here we have our blog. Here's our newer blog post. I can click read now. And as you can see, it transfers me to our blog page that we have just customized. Which, to be honest, I think this is really cool that we have like a blog post within a couple of minutes that the users can fully read and immerse themselves into it as well. Now, as I mentioned, so we'll be also focusing on the image-based part of it. So I don't know if you know, but ChatGPT has actually a tool called DALL-E, which can actually generate pictures for you. So actually, like it's generating the pictures based on the test descriptions. So the first thing that we'll need to do is we'll actually need to provide a description. So we'll need to write a detailed description of the image that you want to create. The more specific you are, the better the result. Also, we'll need to specify size and quantity as well. So currently, ChatGPT has two options, like a landscape option, like a square option that is usually used for like Instagram and Facebook pictures. And then we'll need to just wait for the image to generate, and that's it. We can also let ChatGPT, if we don't like the picture, as mentioned, you can also tell ChatGPT to regenerate it as well. So right now, let's actually generate some pictures for this blog post. So what we can do, what I would have done if this was for example, my real website, as we are focusing on the hidden gems, we do have some options here. What we can let ChatGPT know to actually generate the pictures of one of these attractions that we have here. So let's say Golden Ears Provincial Park as an example. So generate a square picture. And what we can do, we can also give the theme. So for example, let's say in warm tones, if your website is more warm toned, you can also give it themes as well. Let's say make it futuristic, make it nature focused. And what we'll do, let's make it nature focused. And add people as well. Now right now it starts generating the picture. As you can see, it says creating an image. Right now, I only need one picture in it. That's why I didn't mention any quantity as well. But as I know, you have a cap of 4 pictures per sentence that ChatGPT can generate for you. And actually, this is a really cool thing. So what you can do, you can actually see the whole information that Chat actually used to generate this picture. So basically what it did, this is what I wrote to him to Golden Ears Provincial Park in warm tones, make sure it's nature focused. And this is what prompt it actually used to generate this picture as well. So to be honest, I like this picture, and what I will do, I can just click download, and I will download it in here. Right now we have created this for the blog post itself in here. So what I will do, I will add it in there in the content part, or in the image, sorry. I'll click upload, and here we have it. Also, right now with these pictures, we also support WebP pictures as well. So it's actually the format that ChatGPT generates the pictures automatically. So you don't need to convert anything, format anything. It will just right away upload it on there. Interesting. I think this picture looks really nice. And now the only picture that we're missing would be the main blog post, picture. So this one. So what I will do right now, as you can see, a different sizing. And let's actually generate this picture for a different attractions that we have. So let's say Fort Langley as an example. What we can do, generate a landscape picture of Fort Langley. Let's keep it in the warm tones as well. And let's see if we'll need anything specific. So what I will do, I'll go into our blog page and see if we have any specific focus. But to be honest, I think it's all good. And what we can do, we can also make it make colors pop a bit. Not too much, but a bit. because because we have like colors popping in here as well, even though it's like everything isn't like the same tones, we have some pops of color in here. And let's see what chat generates us. Right now it's generate in like the square but let's do generate it in the landscape size. Make it less warm. Yeah, as you can see, and trans, I really like this picture right now. It's
I
in like
love
the
it.
warm tones. Yeah, I do as well. It's like the exactly what like we told chat to do, like a warm tones with a pop of color. And also it matches like our past pictures as well. Like this one, for example, or this one. So let's actually add it in the background image. This one. And also, as mentioned last time, so ChatGPT is not like the only tool that will help you generate pictures as well. So there's like a lot of like AI tools out there like that are using DALL-E. So for example, I think like Midjourney is one of the popular ones as well. So you can definitely use it as well with no problem. And let's change the overlay opacity a bit so it can pop like this. And to be honest, I really like this. It goes with our like nature theme that we have going on for the like the last two blog posts. Yeah, to be honest, I would say that this would be mainly it. Let me actually show you some helpful resources that we have. And as mentioned before, so these resources will actually get sent to you after this webinar. So the first one is the blog posts that we have. So here, this resource will get also sent to you. There's like a blog post with all of the things that you would need to create like AI and like personalized guest experience. It has all the ChatGPT prompts that we have used. It also has like a guide within it as well, and it gives you all the examples that you would need to like start this process today. Also, we will be sending over our SEO guide, which will actually help you master like your local SEO. This one, which you can download. It's totally for free. This will get sent to you by email as mentioned after this webinar. It has basically everything. So it has like I think 10 different chapters on how you can optimize your website for the SEO. It's like a really comprehensive guide that you can use. And lastly, what I wanted to show you is that we have actually started. Let me actually share it like a link for you. Just a second. This is like a new thing that we started in iGMS, which would be like an onboarding sessions for your website. So for example, if you don't have any time currently to build the website yourself, or you want like our help like to get your website started in an hour, so we can actually help you get started with a website, have like a fully bookable website in an hour, have it fully customized and everything as well. So you can definitely book this call as well if you wish to. There's like a paid onboarding session that we just introduced. So I would say we full we basically make your website bookable in an hour. So it's like a full-on working website with all the customization that we currently did on this call as well. And also like whatever you want to do on the website, you can also share it with us with no problem as well. And now I would say it would be time for your questions because I think we went through everything with all the new features and all the things that you can do with the website as well.
That's very great. Thank you for showing the whole product over here. It was quite quick, but I like the results that being achieved within 42 minutes, so to speak. And the paid session that you just shown over here, we already done this for so many users, and we're getting really good feedback from that. So if you do need some help or just an overview of what you've been doing right now, feel free to book a session. It might be a game changer for your business.
Yeah, we did like a lot of these already, and I would say like every one of our customers is really happy because as this like webinar like went by really quick, that's how like the onboarding goes as well. It's really quick, really seamless, and after like this onboarding as well, you also do have like a support team as well, which can help you with any questions that you may need. So as you know, our support team is available there 24 hours. So if you have any questions, have any concerns about anything, so as always mentioning, so just let us know about it.
Great, great. So feel free to post your questions in Q&A section, and I think we already have some, well, quite a few.
Yeah.
So Nina, let's go over them.
Yeah, so first, I don't think it's a question from Tim. So first of all, let me say that iGMS app is lifesaver for me with multiple property. It's my go-to app, all my booking and communications. Thanks. Worth every penny that we pay.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you. Then we have one from Eric. This is like a lengthy one, but we'll go through it. So first up, Igor, I love iGMS. I recommend all my hosting friends in California. I have questions/suggestions relating to direct booking website feature. I'm sorry if they're not exactly related to ChatGPT. For reference, I'm a host in Los Angeles with one rental apartment, which thanks to iGMS is listed on Airbnb, Vrbo, Booking.com, and direct booking website. I'm in Hollywood Hills with incredible view, and I'm booked 28 out of 30 days each month. First up, we have the direct website reporting. So please add annual reports versus month to month. City of Los Angeles declined my license renewal as I could not demonstrate I have 0 revenue bookings in 2023. Need to demonstrate an annual direct booking on one page, including 0 paid bookings for the period as well. And then we have the yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, thank you for questions and for your feedback, Eric. First of all, I need to mention that we started working on the new version of reporting section. So there is huge changes that we expecting to deliver in Q3, Q4. And it's more related to the breakdown of reservation information that is coming from different channels. It's known that there were way more fees now being delivered from Airbnb and Booking.com with regards to all taxation and on the different levels. So we would have all of those organized in the different columns. And also your comment about you're basically requesting to have an annual report for your business. It's going to be part of that updated reporting section as well. I do understand that that you do need some way to generate that and prove that you basically comply with this local regulations. Hopefully, I cannot tell for the city or like local state, but at least some document that can be produced on an annual basis. It's something we can do for sure.
Yeah, and the second part of this question was also referred to the report. So I would say that covers everything like your answer that you have. And
Sure.
actually we have like second feedback from Eric as well. So it would be the direct booking website. Since I don't have featured properties or multiple ones, I like my guest website to jump to the calendar and not make guests search for my properties that only have one. And also, please add review section with a slider function, so different recent reviews would slide through the website page. It would be nice if people who book on my direct website have the opportunity to add their review after the booking, much like Airbnb requests and review later. My first direct booking customer last month asked if he could leave a review, but there was no functionality like that yet.
All right, this is a very good comment as well. So we, although we completed the major functionality of the direct booking website, and website builder, the engine is here. It's working. We already processing a lot of money of our customers' transactions, and the system, the engine is working on and very friendly on for mobile usage from the tourists, from the travelers. But we don't stop on over here. We also continue development. So what you asked, and I assume that you have single property only. So it's pretty much different template. So you don't need to search for something if you only have single property to offer. And we do work on this different approach for single or 1, 2, 3, like smaller customers, where you can advertise independent page as your front page. So this feature is in feature request, and we're working on it with the design team, and soon it's going to be available for all of our users. If you just a single property, you'll be able to display your property instead of the search bar. As for reviews, that's also on our roadmap. We slowly coming towards that. We actually developing this together with account for the guest, and so right now your guests are identified by the credit card and the basic profile information, but they don't have any password within your system. So whenever they come back, they just type their payment information again, and you'll have another record within iGMS, but they don't have any specific account where they can come and change login or review their bookings, or even talk to you through native functionality of the chat. This is something on our roadmap, and that will cover also the reviews that are going to be stored within the system and published automatically for your listing. So far, there is no way to receive the reviews from the guests other than the reviews for your business, which I highly recommend you to start doing, especially considering that we have a Google Vacation Rental in the beta version right now. And when you scroll in as a traveler on the map, on Google Maps, you would see the reviews that are associated to your business. So Google Business is your page that you need to sign up. And this is where you want to have your 5-star reviews from the travelers. So I would recommend before we have review section on your direct booking website itself, I would highly recommend you to actually open a Google Business account, which is free to do, and start accepting reviews from positive experience of your travelers. Just send them the links to review that there.
Okay, next question that we have is from Tim. So I don't use direct bookings much, but I have created them in 3 years I have been using iGMS. I have also had one random person somehow found my direct page in staycation. I use Airbnb wherever I'm booking because they collect taxes and file for them for me. The way prices are all the same in my channels, if iGMS is not in the business of collecting fees for direct bookings, I need a feature to use a channel price and apply a fees itemization for my local market to show competitive price and report taxation correctly.
So right now, since you created the direct booking website, everything about your listing on the direct booking website is controlled from the iGMS. So if you go to your property and select direct booking channel, you'll be able to see all the details, including all the taxation taxes that you need to define for such direct booking. So if you have some state level tax, you can define it there. If you have some VAT on the federal level, you define it there as well. If you have some city tax or fees, you can define that there as well. So pretty much everything that you would be required legally to comply with taxation regulation, you just need to define this in your listing editor, and it will be shown on the checkout process clearly to the traveler. We don't remit taxes for you, so the full amount will come to your Stripe and your bank account. So you'll be still responsible to remit this to IRS or CRA. But at least you comply with all the regulations, so to speak. Hopefully, I answered your question if I get this right.
Yeah, actually, we have a follow-up from Tim. I need these taxation and reports for monthly payment and annual reportings.
Taxation, yeah, that's going to be in our advanced reporting. So basically, the current version of our reporting system is very basic. We do know that it was the first version that we built. It's been working for years, but definitely not enough for advanced businesses. So we're working on more robust version that will cover all the fees and advanced versions of reports as well. So you can easily print this out, give this to your accountant so they can do all the work and basically input everything to QuickBooks and so on.
Okay, next question that we have is actually also from Tim. I'm also interested in using group booking capability so groups can book from a reserved block for the event manager. If that is something you can consider, in my case, I have multiple buildings/houses on a campus that need some sharing rules applied to each building and common spaces, but allowing families to stay in the same building while extended family friends can stay in adjacent buildings. Would you be interested in discussing the group admin versus group president bookings against blocks features?
I'm not sure I understand this clearly. I definitely need more context about this use case. I would love to discuss this more if this is going to be wider case for other users. So we definitely can consider this on our roadmap. Would love to discuss this. Let's put this in the writing through email and maybe discuss that because we only have 5 minutes over here. And maybe we'll come up with a feature request. By the way, we do have a special portal for feature requests. Feel free to post your unique feature request that you need for the product. Over there, you can also review what we have already recorded from other users, and you can upvote any feature requests. So right now our roadmap is customer driven. We listen to your feedback and we prioritize our development accordingly.
Yeah, so you can actually mention everything. And Tim, I will also let our customer support team contact you. So you have sent the email, so I'll forward everything to them and they will contact you to discuss like this feature more thoroughly as well.
And I'm totally fine to actually find some time and talk on this question as well directly on like through Zoom in a separate session.
Yeah. Then actually we have another question. Do you know any of email blast solutions to get my website to more customers?
So first of all, you would need the database of the users, right? So the guests, potential guests. So of course, you could have that previously from your Airbnb bookings, and that would be a good starting point. So one of the solution would be to use something like MailChimp. It's a very easy starting point. You just and it's quite cheap to get into email marketing. You can start with that. They have internal interfaces, so you can start sending some group emails with that solution. At the same time, I would like you to point that you would need to attract your the incoming traffic, the incoming interest. So what Nino was showing today is basically one part of the website creation. So you put in the content for your website, but another part is you can actually start posting the articles about your local tourism areas, local attractions, the living like local. So you can attract potential travelers through Google search. And I think if you if you decided to build your brand over time, as you post more and more articles, you will attract more and more traffic organically, and that is the key. It's something as it's not instant. You would need to invest at least a year or two for the brand, but by doing that, by creating the relative content on the long term, you basically saving on advertisement budget, and you always attracting eyeballs of your travelers to your brand, and that's pretty much like one button away from the reservation to happen. So think about a profile of your ideal traveler, who they are. Is it a family? Is it a digital nomad? Is it some event spaces that you're advertising? And use ChatGPT to brainstorm on the article topics, then come up with a content and use that, of course, under your supervision to produce the content and post the content, as much content as possible on the website. Because our website builder, not only the engine, but also you can use this as to make blog posts, right? So it's articles that attract traffic over time.
Yeah. And now let's answer like the last two questions, I would say. So when is Google Vacation Rentals integration scheduled? And also, is it possible to have the multi-stripe accounts as well in my iGMS? This is a questions from Tanzia.
Tanzia, thank you for the question. So Google Vacation Rental right now is in beta release. So we already have several hundred users using Google Vacation Rental within our product and the beta version. If you are willing to participate in the early beta version, please fill in the form. Please send the link for that after this workshop is done. And we just going from the bigger players to the smaller customers with the beta release. And once all customers from our beta user group is satisfied, we would publish this to open this for public for everyone. And so far, the public release, we can expect this at the end of May. So, and April is all about this internal testing with beta users. The second question, sorry, it was related to
related to the multi-stripe.
Right. Right. The multi-stripe is right now in the development phase. The design phase is completely ready. We got a lot of requests from our customers. I think we reflected on all use cases that have been requested. So the multi-stripe should be delivered end of May as well.
Okay, perfect. I think we can finish everything for today. So actually recording, as mentioned in the start, so recording will get sent to you via email. So we have all the list of all the registrants. So we'll send you like an email with all the links, like the recording, like all the helpful guides, like the onboarding session if you want to book one as well. Basically, we'll include everything that is helpful. And in case you have any follow-up questions, any feature requests, basically anything, so please let us know. As you know, like we're more than always happy to help with anything. Check your like feature requests, and also don't forget to use feature base as well, because as you can see, a lot of our like current customers are using it, and a lot of them are in like requesting like a lot of different features that we like will plan to integrate, and like we'll also check them as well with no problem. Other than that, I would say, to be honest, that would be it for today. And thank you everyone for joining. I hope this was like informative, helpful to you, and hope we helped like with any way, like with like starting your like website customization process. And as mentioned, if you have any questions in the future, just let us know.
Perfect. Thank you, Nino, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.